Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested. Hey, we're gonna do a random ranking today, but before we get into that, just want to tell you that I just finished a live over at Dell on Movies. Basically, it's his movie swap series where we basically recommended a movie to each other, watched it, and then discussed it. I will link that in the description below. So check that out. Give that a view. It was a lot of fun doing that. Thank you again, Dell, for that invite. That was an awesome discussion. Had so much fun, and thank you for introducing me to that movie. Anyway, yeah, let's get to this random ranking where we pick 3 movies from behind me and then rank them based on whatever criteria we come up with. I say we because I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, oh, let's see if I can get it. There we go. Please feel free to do so. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. You know, I don't think I've ever ranked one of these. Maybe I have. So the first is, it's a do-or-die situation. We will be invincible. The Legend of Billie Jean. You know, I thought Helen Slater and Christian Slater right here were real life brother and sister because they are in the movie, and in real life their last name is Slater, but that's not the case. They are not related. It was just some, I think, probably some clever marketing to hire the two of them, both last name Slater, because I mean that I always thought that, you know, they're probably related. And then when the internet came out and I found out they weren't, I was shocked, stunned, I tell you. Pat Benatar did the music for this. It's sort of a Joan of Arc tale, in a way. She is harassed, and she basically is looking for justice, and because she's not getting it, and then sort of seeks it out on her own with a band of friends. And it's a really good movie. I think Pat Benatar doesn't like it. I think she makes fun of it during her shows, but I think it's good, and I really like the music in it. There's like a media guy in it who really loves like to make movies, and I always identified, I don't know if I identified with him, but I thought he was a really cool guy because it seemed like he liked movies a lot, and I always liked movies. But yeah, give that a watch. Next we have Jupiter Ascending. This is the Wachowski siblings, and this is an original film, and I love that they make original films. It's just like, I don't know, anytime they're making something, I am excited, just because they go all out. Whether it's good, whether it's not, I'm excited about it. It's kind of like M. Night Shyamalan. You know, he's made a lot of movies I don't like, he's made a lot that I love. So I'm always going to be excited, and that's how I am with the Wachowskis. But really, I think they've only made one movie I don't like, but even then I can like respect it, and that's Speed Racer. And you know what? I need to rewatch it. It's been a long time. Maybe I would like it now. I guess, I don't know, I don't love this movie, but I appreciate the Wachowski ambition. I really do. And I hope they can continue to get funding to do off-the-wall stuff, because this is one of those, and that's what's cool about it. A lot of people don't like Eddie Redmayne in it. Think he is over the top and acts poorly in it, but I don't know. I like it. It's weird. It's strange. Sci-fi should be that way, and it shouldn't just be based off of comic books or old movies that we already have. Original stories are great. I don't think this is based on anything anyway. Next we have Around the World in 80 Days. I worked at a movie theater when this came out, so I have this enormous, giant vinyl poster of this movie that's probably bigger than this wall behind me. I have it rolled up in the other room over there. And then, what else? I had a giant, I think I still have it, a giant standee of for this movie as well, of like Mount Rushmore, where Mount Rushmore faces are like, because the balloon is flying over them. But Around the World in 80 Days is a Best Picture winner, but this one is not a Best Picture winner. But this movie does stick with the tradition of cameos. This movie has so many cameos in it, and the original one did as well. But the problem is, with cameos, they don't hold the same punch down the road that they did when they were made. So if you watch the original Around the World in 80 Days, which I have right here, if you watch this one, you're like, well, I don't know who these people are. I think you'll recognize some of them. But this one, you will recognize the people because they are contemporary, more modern cameos, like Luke and Owen Wilson play the Wright brothers. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in it. Other people that I can't think of right now are in it. But yeah, I bought this movie, one, because I worked at the theater when it came out, but also I just kind of had a big crush on her. I think her name is Cécile de France, and I just thought she was so gorgeous. She's in a horror movie that, oh man, I just lost. It's called High Tension or something, I think, or I don't know. She has like a bat with like barbed wire on it, or a log with barbed wire on it. And then she's in some Clint Eastwood movie that's very slow with like Matt Damon. But I don't know. I thought she was cute, so I was like, I'll buy this movie. You know, it was good. I liked it. I liked it enough. But how do we rank these? I'm going to go The Legend of Billie Jean for number 1. And here's where I'm not sure. Do I want to go Phileas Fogg as a number 2? Look, Jackie Chan is in it. Or do I want to go Jupiter Ascending? You know, I think I'm going to go Around the World in 80 Days. I know it's like a kid's movie, but I don't know. It's an easier watch. It's lighter fare. Even though I had all this praise to say about Jupiter Ascending, I think it's going to go number 3 this time. I don't know. The cameos are really fun in Around the World in 80 Days, but those cameos won't make sense in 50 years. It's not going to work. It's just not going to happen. But anyway, this is my ranking. The Legend of Billie Jean, Around the World in 80 Days, and then Jupiter Ascending. So my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.